Hello everybody, welcome. Thanks for watching this video. The purpose of this video is the team here at Tradesmarter announced today that we decided to integrate with the folks over at TradingView to integrate their advanced technical analysis charting tool into our white label trading platform solution. Now, before I get into the details of TradingView, just to explain a little bit about the platform itself. So while Trader, we decided to make it available as a white label solution because there's a lot of financial services providers out there, be it startup broker dealers, educators, signal providers, asset managers, registered investment advisors, whoever it may be that are looking to make a web and mobile compatible front end solution available to their traders or investors. And we made it available not just to be compatible across all devices, but we also have a native app that's part of the white label solution. We made it available as a WordPress plugin for all the various WordPress sites that are out there who would like to have a trading platform built into their offering. And it's a multi-asset available trading platform. So whether it's currencies, crypto, equities, options, CFDs, commodities, all the asset classes are covered, and we can integrate it with various third-party brokerages or third-party data providers, just depending on who is your preference or who you might be making a deal with. We like the fact that bringing TradingView into the mix gives us a very feature-rich tool set for some people who like to spend a little more time on their technical analysis, or in the case of educators and signal providers who want to do a lot of markups and annotations on the charts to share with their users, whether it's on a subscription basis or they just make it available as a complement to their other services. We thought it was very important to bring a really robust chart solution into it. So we're very excited about the announcement, and the purpose of this video is just to kind of walk through some of the various tool sets if you're not familiar with TradingView already. TradingView is used by millions of investors and traders around the world. So to be able to bring this into it, it's a big deal for us, and we're pretty excited about it. So I'm going to step right in. We'll kind of zoom in on the chart here, and we'll start talking about the various tool sets. So obviously the most important thing is to talk about first are the various chart types. So there's a half a dozen different chart types. Most people like to look at candlestick charts, but in case you want to look at a line chart or an area chart or a baseline chart, those are the chart types that you can do. And all of these features that I'm about to show you, whatever it may be, all of these can be modified through the various chart settings, colors, background, gradients, the scaling of the chart, status lines, how the overall appearance is. All of that's built into the chart settings. So you can get very proprietary in how you display your data or how you do your research. Okay, so those are the various chart types. Obviously, you have all different kinds of multiple time frames, down to the minute, down to the tick, hours, days, the various time frames that you might want to look at. I'm going to start off by talking about the various charting tools, drawing tools. So you have your most basic drawing tools in here. So let's say you want to draw a trend line, trend line, horizontal lines, support resistance lines. Those are the various basic drawing tools that a lot of people like to use. And again, depending on whichever tool you put in there, each one of them have their own settings. So if you want to extend the line or extend the drawing object that it is, add some text to it, change some colors, the visibility, the coordinates of the chart, all those settings are built into every tool that I'm showing you here, not just this one. So vertical lines, horizontal lines, regressions, channels, all of that's built in to the tool set. Okay. A little more advanced drawing tools that you might want to do. Let's say you're a Fibonacci guy or you like to do Gann studies. There's probably about 15 different ones available here that you can choose from. So let's say we just wanted to go do a Fibonacci retracement line here. So in this case, you would just draw it in here from the peak to the low, and then you can look for various levels where you think there might be support, resistance, or supply and demand changes. Okay, so that's like a various example of a Fibonacci retracement. We'll come out of that. We'll move on to some of the various shapes. So let's say you want to highlight, or let's say you want to do a rectangle and just highlight a certain area. Could be just certain support and resistance level that you want to show. Again, all the colors can be changed. All the settings are available on every single tool, and you can add text with all of them. Now, speaking of text, there's various annotations and labeling that you can do on different parts of the chart. So let's say you want to do a call out of a certain area, or you want to do a balloon. Maybe you just want to just put the text in where you want. If I just decided to clear all this out and just put a specific type of text, like a note or something like that, you can just type in what you want, change all your colors, change your size, whatever. And then even after you're finished with it, if you want to move it around, you can. Okay, you can put it over anywhere you want on the chart. Okay, so lots of annotations and labels that you can do. Some like to do some of the more freehand or pattern recognition type drawing. So head and shoulders formations, Elliott waves, time cycles. That's all built in here as well. Let's clear that out here. Let's say you just want to put in various arrows of where trades might have executed, or make a label or a comment, whatever that may be. So here, if I just wanted to say, hey, I got into a trade here long, and then you want to change that color to green, something like that, then put a label next to it. Very easy to do with all the various icons, and as you can see, there's like 100 different icons that you can put into it here. Finally, you've got rulers, zooming tools, and stuff like that, and ways to anchor the chart. And that pretty much covers the drawing tool set. Now let's move on to a lot of the indicators. So there's probably a little over 100 different indicators in here, and you can stack them up as you add them. So let's say I just wanted to add like a MACD. You can size it, move it, put it anywhere you want on the chart. Add, and as you're adding them or stacking them up, you can always resize the whole chart just to make sure it all fits. They can be in lower windows, upper windows, or some that you can paint right on the chart. Let's say in this case a VWAP. I wouldn't be able to show a VWAP on the euro because that's a currency and that doesn't really have volume. But let's say I moved to stocks, where you have volume, then you can put the VWAP in there and the moving averages and stuff like that. Adding indicators, as I said, stacking them up, very easy to do on the chart. If I want to throw in stochastics, say for example, let's just move over to stochastics. Okay, and then once that's in there, make it a little lower, and let's say I want to stack MACD on top of that. Something like that. Very easy to do. And then once you do it, you can just resize it to the way you want so everything kind of fits in. Now, after you've added all your indicators, all your drawing tools, whatever it may be, from there you can save it as a chart template. Okay, and then you can name the template, whatever it is. It might be your default template. Okay, and after you've made your default template, anytime that you reload or want to come back in, you can just load your chart layout and it'll have all the same settings and just paint it right over the chart. Okay, Then, once you're finished after doing all your studies and research, if you want to share the chart, maybe save an image or send it off to someone, maybe even tweet it out. You can just tweet it right out. You just have to sign into your Twitter account. And you'll be able to share any of the analysis that you've done with the world. Again, there's chart settings for every tool, every drawing tool, every indicator, and of course just basic appearance and various things that you can change to give the charts your own look and feel with color sets and things like that. Okay, so that's a general overview of the indicators and drawing tool sets that we're bringing in to the Wow Trader platform. We're very excited about this partnership, and with this, we basically kind of live by the mantra, keep it simple but yet advanced. So if you're a financial services provider of some kind and you're looking for a good white label solution, feel free to reach out to us and we'll walk you through a demo and just talk any kind of terms and find out what you're looking for in particular and the integrations or data providers or brokerages you need to integrate in. Because it's a broker neutral platform, it's open to, as long as the brokerage provides an API or the data provider has an API, we'll be able to get it integrated very quickly. And the time to market, this is pretty much turnkey, so it's a very quick turnaround time. A lot of times we can get you up and running within a week or two, depending on your requirements. So that's a brief overview of the announcement that we're making today. Tradesmarter now partnered with TradingView. I thank you for the time and feel free to reach out with any questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.